here today. Let me see if I can do it. Dr. HariDass. With Dr. HariDass. I just invited her, so that's why we do it in English. Satnam, dear.
Satnam,
Thank you for joining
thank you
all,
for having me.
all the way from Los Angeles, right?
Yes,
Oh, wow. We've been thinking about all of you.
thank you
So much going on, huh?
so much, so much.
Right. Yes. Well, but we are here to talk about the White Tantric Yoga, which you have been doing, I don't know how many times, but I think many, many times, right?
Yes, I try to do 10 days a year.
Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Hmm.
So yeah, we are having our second course here in the Netherlands in February, the 15th of February. And
And
yeah, we are always,
congratulations. I mean, you did it last year and now you're going to do it again. This is very good. This is such a beautiful experience for bringing community together and people who just practice normally and then coming into a big group. It's such a blessing to be with everyone.
yes, it definitely is. It's also a blessing to be organizing it and to bring everyone together and to see the seeds that have been planted already. I see people organizing things together afterwards. It's beautiful. And
Yes, it's so important to just get together and show each other the resources we have to support one another. Because there was a time we didn't hang out for like 4 to 5 years. So there's been that gap where we just took a break and now it's time to come back.
yeah, definitely. And to support each other and to be there for each other, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So can you, because you have so much experience, what is the one thing that you would say to those who have never been?
You I look back on my 20-year practice and I realize the difference of the first tantric till now is the fact that I let go of time. I let go of control. I let go of what the anxiety, I think, of the unknown, the
Right.
relationship we don't know of what's going to happen next. And I think it's developed self-trust just
Mm,
to show up, to be in the room, to make sure you even get there. I mean, there's so many steps along the way that just at any moment it could just go off the rails.
right.
So to
Right.
say I will be there, it's a big deliverance of your word. It's like you're delivering yourself in that moment. Can you just show up? Or is it the stories that keep you back from getting through the door, just to sit down, just to tune in, just to practice with everyone?
Mm, yes,
So
just to show up, just to be there, right?
yeah, and I would say surrender. Just show up and you have no idea what the next 9 hours is going to be, but trust yourself. You'll be just fine.
Yes. Yes. And beyond fine,
Mhm.
usually, right? Um,
Indeed.
yeah. So I prepared some questions. Let me go over
Please.
them. 'Cause sometimes, it's nice. Yeah. So yeah, you already said that. But um, what is, if you compare White Tantric to any other practice, what makes it different?
It's a tough comparison because I haven't done every other practice. But I
No.
can say because we don't know the course or we don't know necessarily what the next meditation is, we there's this part of me that just surrenders to it. I don't know. Sometimes I might be asleep. I have no idea. But there's this trust that if you just go empty and not have attachments in that moment, because I notice sometimes if I follow a thought, I will not be in this
Uh-huh.
space. Maybe
Uh-huh.
it seems like I'm sleeping or I popped into another realm. I don't necessarily know. I don't have an answer for that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell you when the time is up, oh, okay, the time is up. We just move through it.
Right.
So there's this part of self grit,
Mm.
of stamina, of sometimes it's no effort. And
Yes.
sometimes it's a lot of effort. But it's again that self trust. Like just know you're going to be okay.
Uh,
Show up anyways
right.
and see what kind of experience you can have. So I
Yes.
think it's that point of deepening your breath. If you could just
Mm-hmm.
deepen your breath, try not to suffer, right? Try not to believe the stories of why this is so hard versus let's see if we can switch that and not focus on the positive per se, but don't go into the negative, right?
Right, right. And how do you use that experience afterwards? How does it help you? Because you have done so many things, right? So
Yes.
many amazing things. And do you think the practice of this helped you be able to do this?
I think the answer is yes. And I think I'm practicing and just looking into myself. Where are the no's? Where are the
Mhm.
no stories, the things that I doubt myself, the things that I say I can't do, and to prove myself, is that true? Is that true that I can't do this? Are these excuses real?
Uh-huh.
Because, at the end of the day, it's me and my consciousness.
Right.
I have to deal with it. I have to see who I was in that moment and be okay with it or not. And it gives me a moment to reflect and say, not being self-critical or self-judging, but it's because I'm experiencing this moment. It's never
Right.
about my partner. It's never about the other person. I'm checking on my irritabilities. I'm
Yes.
checking on my stories and my fantasies, and are they true?
Right.
So I think it's a point of reflection.
Mm, I like that. I love that how you say that. And I totally can reflect on that for myself. It's the relationship you have with yourself and how you look at yourself, and it's a moment for yourself, how you deal with everything what's going on within, right? And usually it's quite so much, and then it just kind of after a while it becomes quieter and quieter and quieter, or sometimes even wilder. We
Right.
don't know.
Sometimes it could be so peaceful and like nothing happened. And other times it's like I've opened like release valve of pressure and release all this pressure off of me so that I can actually relax
Uh-huh.
and finally become creative. Like there is a flow that if I just got out of the way, it's already there, you know?
Yes, that's the part that we are looking for, right? To be out of the way so the divine can flow through us, right?
Or maybe
Yeah.
we are already in the flow, but the mental thoughts
Uh-huh.
block the flow from allowing it to happen.
Right, right. Yes. Um, I really like that. Dear, and it's a present for yourself, right? To sit there and to be there and to say, okay, this is a day for myself.
It is. And it's actually a gift I give to myself. It's like I save up money, I make the time for it, I book the flights, I get the hotel, so it's like this whole experience. And sometimes I go with my friends. So it's like a little group vacation.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Because I think we really need that. We really just need to be around each other and have a meal, go for a walk, check in. How is he doing? What's going on with you and your family? And just have
Right.
these heart to heart connections that we don't typically have around where we're living.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Is there anything more you'd like to say? Because I think we touched on really like the diamonds that this practice can give.
I think look for gaps or places in your life where you weren't present,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like where you're trying to rush over this moment or avoid. Instead, just be with it. I would say embrace the moment
Yeah.
because I think there were times in my life where I just wanted to avoid it or, skip over it or like, hurry, hurry, get over it. I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to rush through it versus
I want to get there, right?
breathe, be with it, and just let it be.
Mm,
I think that's the hardest thing is just to allow someone to be. And maybe that's just me that needs to be versus running.
right. I think this is also the time, right, to be more and do less, but just be there and remember that you're a creator of God. So what else can we do? Just accept ourselves and shine our light and share our love, right?
Exactly.
Show
So
up.
just embrace the moment. Embrace the moment. Don't
Yes.
avoid it. Don't skip it.
No.
Don't try to do anything. Just be. Be with
Ah,
it. Be in this moment.
well, I love that. I hope it inspires others as well to be there. Thank you for being here. It was lovely talking to
You,
you.
and I hope you have a very successful course and more people come and just be with each other.
Yes. Thank you so
Thank
much. Have a
you.
beautiful day and talk
Talk
soon.
soon. Satnam.
Satnam, bye.
Bye.